Okay, hello chat. First things first, well, I guess two things to start. It's been almost a week, so hi. Sorry. Hello. It's been a minute since I streamed. On top of that, I'm sick. If you haven't seen me tweeting or talking in the community tab, I'm just coming off of being sick. On the day that I moved, woke up at 5 a.m., loaded up all of my furniture into a trailer, and then drove for 26 hours. So I was up for like 33 hours by the time I went to bed after I'd gotten here, because I didn't go to bed right away when I got here. So I then woke up from a little nap. It was only like an hour and a half, and I woke up super sick, and I've been sick since. I think it's just like exhaustion. I think my immune system just like kind of turned off near the end, and I caught something somewhere. So I'm coming off of that. So we're gonna start the day with some content. Also, lighting is a little weird. I'm gonna have to figure out a little bit of some creative lighting to really fix this up, because you can see like my monitor, my huge ass monitor, of course, is kind of blocking the light from hitting like the bottom part of my face. So I'm gonna need to work on the lighting, but we'll get there. The content that we're gonna start with, because I was gonna do this right before the stream, is I'm gonna chew pills. Because, fun fact about me, I can't take pills. I can't swallow pills. My gag reflex is so strong that I can't do it. So I have to chew them. So I have 2 pills here. I'm just gonna chew real quick. Doing pills on stream. I was going to do them, or I was gonna chew them right before. It's just ibuprofen. It's over the counter. But I was gonna take them right before, and then I realized that this is funny. My family has loved me chewing the pills recently, because they are disgusting. If you ever had a pill stuck in your mouth and you know how bad that tastes, it's bad. If you've ever chewed them, you really know. But real quick, I'm gonna start, like, I'm gonna open the game up, and then I'm just gonna chew two painkillers real quick. All you have to do is tilt your... Yeah. I have done exactly that. There was... When I was in the Dominican for a week, a little over a week, but when I was there, I had to take malaria pills. Your forehead is shiny? Yeah, like I said, lighting is bad. Like, we can turn it down, or we can turn the exposure down, I mean. But, like, look at this. Like, there's no good middle ground here. Also, my hair is so bad. I have a haircut scheduled, but it's like too heavy to put up now. So my hair is like, we just gotta bear with it. Bro, look like Megamind. Okay, hold on. Let me just go for it. Just the mental prep for this. The way to do it is just pop it in, chew it up really fast, and then swig some water to just wash it down real quick before your tongue has time to notice what's happened. Also, I'm drinking out of a gallon of water. I've been drinking like over a gallon of water each day. So I've just been straight up taking these leftover like gallon waters that I had at my apartment. And I've just been drinking straight out of them. So this is my water for the day. I have a gallon of water here to be sipping on today. But here it goes. Oh. Oh. That is vile. At least you won't run out of water. True. The gallons have been nice for that. I don't have to get up to get water like at all. Have you been taking meds? I've just been taking painkillers, not really anything else for the sickness. I'm just trying to numb the pain, really. It's just like a really bad head cold. Like, I've just had, like, bad fever, bad headache, bad cough, that sort of thing. College student can't do pills. College graduate Can't do pills. I don't have my degree physically yet. Like, it hasn't been delivered to me. But I am a graduate officially, so I have my degree. Okay, second one. Oh, that is so disgusting. Also, I see that we're dropping frames, so let me drop the bitrate a little bit. I expected to drop some frames today, because I've mentioned that my setup isn't, like, fully done in, like, community post. And, like, the very last thing I have right now is I need to get a long Ethernet cable for my laptop. So right now, the laptop, which if you don't know my setup is the thing that actually sends the stream out, is on wireless. So there might be random frame drops. Welcome home, bud. Yes, the old setup, kind of. I used to be in that corner over there, like past those doors. But like, yeah, it's the same room. I did that $1 for 4 monsters on TikTok. It's real, pretty cool. Really? And this is a protein shake. It's at the end of it. Okay, I have not played Elden Ring in a week, so don't really remember what I was up to. We're just gonna have to like go somewhere and kind of get readjusted on the spot. I kind of want to go and check out whatever this is, because I haven't gone up there. I'm actually very curious about what that is, but like, how do I get up? Oh. Hold on, do I go from the cliffs, like, at the castle? Game update? What do you mean, game update? I'm gonna add 1 to the death counter because Cole died inside eating those pills. I've been taking 2 sets of pills a day, just painkillers again. And like, the taste is awful. It is not pleasant not being able to swallow pills and needing to chew them, let me tell you. Like, the first time I did it the other day, I had never chewed an ibuprofen before, and they taste really bad when they're opened up. I actually nearly puked it up. Like, I threw up into my mouth and pulled it back down just from the taste. I didn't even try to swallow the pill. It was just purely from, like, the taste of the pill. I almost yacked just from how bad the ibuprofen tasted. You should taste MDMA. Yes. The cough is pretty good. The cough is not that bad today. When I woke up today, though, chat, so today, I kind of thought that I would be, like, good to go today, like, minor symptoms, but, like, mostly good, and I guess by comparison, I kind of am. Compared to how I was the last couple days, I feel way better today. But, oh no. He blew the Minecraft cow horn. But the cough when I woke up this morning, I slept like shit. My throat hurt so bad all night, and it literally was like waking me up. Because I would like try to swallow in my sleep, and it hurt so bad going down that it would just like, I would from it. Shit hurted all night. I lost a lot of sleep last night from it, but that's besides the point. When I woke up, I was coughing so much phlegm up, and there were a couple points where, where I coughed so much up, like, at once that I was, like, choking on it. Because when you're coughing, you're pushing out all your air, and my throat was so clogged up, because I hadn't gotten all of it up yet from, like, that batch, so to speak, that I was, like, choking, trying to get more air in before I coughed more. It was very unpleasant. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and did that for like 10 minutes. But now my cough is pretty good. It hasn't been that bad today, but like laughing, or just really like if I yell, it's probably, I'm gonna cough too. So, I don't remember putting the talismans on. Like I vaguely do, but I don't really remember why. But I can see from my buffs that I have new talismans on. One of which is just a straight endurance buff, and one of them is just a straight vigor buff. So, honestly, I kind of just have Ring of Favor and Protection from Dark Souls 1, except it's using 2 slots instead of 1. That ring is so broken, by the way. Like, I haven't replayed Souls 1 endlessly yet. I've only played 2 characters. But both of them, I, like, got that ring early on and never took it off. Just, like, honestly has to be the best ring in the game. But I did watch episode 4 of Kenobi. Short version, just if I were to rate it, I think it was good. I think it was better than episodes 1 and 2. Sorry. But I don't think I liked it as much as I liked episode 3. Because episode 3 I loved. Episode 4 was just like, that was good. But what are you gonna ask, Smitty? Oh, yeah. Okay, I will say, with episode 4, there were many, like, writing things in that episode that I was, like, floored by how dumb they were to me. Like, that being one of them. Just the fact that he literally... Anyway. I don't want to say more, because, like, spoilers, like, the episode's only been out for, like, 10 hours. So, you know, a lot of people probably haven't watched it yet, but, like, that was ridiculous. The writing was atrocious. Yeah, it was one of those episodes that's, like, great when your brain is off, but there were, like, multiple moments in one episode where I was just like, what the fuck? Huh? I'm sounding like Arthur Morgan because of the cough. I can't do my Arthur Morgan impression because it'll be too much air pushed out. I use a lot of air when I do Arthur Morgan. When I go that low, generally, I use a lot of air. My voice isn't that low, naturally, so I have to push pretty hard. Shit, I should have muted for that. That one was gross. I'm so sorry to people who are, like, just listening to me fucking cough the whole time. Ugh. I wanted to stream so bad, though, because it's been a while. The move has been way more of a pain in the ass than I expected. I can't count. True. I'm quite positive, but I struggle to justify anything over a 6? Oh, for like a 6 out of 10, you mean? I was like, what are you talking about over a 6? I can agree with that. Like, purely because of how many dumb things happened in the one episode, you kind of have to, like, dock it. Because there were just a lot of, like, really dumb moments. Oh yeah, sorry. I think it was Ryan earlier that asked how many episodes it's gonna be total. It's only gonna be 6. So, in 2 weeks from today, the show will, like, air its final episode. Honestly, I think they've done a great job with, like, every episode aside from one, because they probably knew that they were going to premiere the first 2 together during production. Like, every episode that has been, like, the one that you end on for the week to come has had a good cliffhanger moment. Like, episode 2 and 3 both had amazing cliffhangers. Like, wow, that was a huge stutter. Cliffhangers that, like, really make you want to watch the next episode right away. And then, episode 4 had, like, a good one. I wouldn't say episode 4 has, like, a super strong cliffhanger. But it's like, if the next episode was already out, I would have watched it in the same sitting, probably. But I'm also not literally dying because the next episode isn't out this week, you know? I wish it was, because I really, like, I'm enjoying the show. Do you think there will be a season 2? I don't think so. I think it'll probably be a one-off. Like, I could be wrong. Moving is always more of a pain than you'll think it would, or than you think it will be, and that's probably true. Actually, when I moved to Florida, it really wasn't that bad. It was a pretty smooth process on the way down there. So, like, what in the fuck, man? The stutters are out to play today, dude. Like, holy shit. Ewan kind of teased a season 2, but it was probably a joke. I have not seen the clip, but I'm curious now. Oh my god. Oh my. Probably have less stuff on your way down. That is true, because, like, on the way down, I was moving out of a room in my parents' house. When I moved back, I was moving out of, like, a full one-bed apartment. So I had, like, a dining room table that I got while I was down there. I had, like, this new desk that I got while I was down there that I really wanted to keep. Speaking of, you might notice this desk, and you're like, what the fuck is that? His desk wasn't that long before. You're right, because I have 2 desks right now. If I haven't explained it before while you've been here, I have a corner desk. So, like, long side is right here where I sit, and there's, like, a little corner piece right here where my laptop is, right? And now, I have this desk, too, that I've just lined up with the end of, like, my corner desk, and it's just all the way along the wall. And there's a TV mounted there that my parents mounted after I moved out, because they were kind of using my room as just, like a hangout room, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, my sister and her friends, when they were over, would hang out in here. And they had, like, a small thing and, like, a mounted TV with, like, an Apple TV on it and shit. So now, we're leaving the TV mounted in here, and I have plugged my Switch into it. Wait, what did that say? I thought I was trying to read the message, but... The Blade of Miquella. Is that Miquella or Miquella? Probably Miquella. Miquella sounds dumb. Like, it sounds wrong when you say it. Grant her wings, never be clipped. Note. Hold on. Visions of Boss. I just really hope we get more from Ewan as Kenobi, because he's absolutely killing it in the series. Yeah. His acting has been, like, entirely different to how he was as a character in the prequels, right? Because in the prequels, Kenobi is super goofy. Like, he's super over-the-top, like, comedic relief kind of character, right? He has his serious moments, but he's mostly, like, a really over-the-top, funny character in the prequels. But in this show, he's been, like, super moody, like, depressed man. And just, like, it's been a complete change of character, but he's doing a fantastic job with it. Also, I didn't realize until someone on Twitter, like, tweeted out today that, Leia and Han Solo named their kid after Obi-Wan Kenobi. I never put that together until today. And when I said that to my mom, who I've mentioned before is also a big Star Wars fan, because I was like, damn, this is, like, mind-blowing. She was like, oh yeah, I've thought about that. I'm like, you did? She's like, yeah. When like, what was it? Episode 7 came out back in the day. She was like, oh yeah, I put that together. Like, I knew there was a connection there. I was just like, the fuck? But to be fair, like, my mom was also a kid when A New Hope came out. So, like, for her, that is the Star Wars movie. Well, okay. For her, these Star Wars movies are, like, A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. Like, those 2 movies for her are, like, Star Wars. Right? So she probably has much more of a connection with, like, Ben Kenobi in specific than I do. Because for me, it's like, Obi-Wan is, like, who he is, and then Ben is kind of like his one-off side character thing. But to her, it's like they're equally important, like, versions of the same character, you know? Oh my god, I did not put that together. That's actually funny as shit. But yeah, with this show now, like, it really adds a lot of weight to the fact that Leia would, like, name her kid after Kenobi, right? It's really good. That worked out very, very well. And I normally don't have that many positive things to say about the sequels. But that did end up working out really, really well. That guy gave me like 1.5K? Sorry. I'm gonna try to mute when I feel those big coughs coming up. Because I'm actually just like hacking my lungs out with those big ones. Like I said, it's the sickness is definitely on its way out today, but it's not going peacefully. It is putting up one last good fight while it's leaving my body. Kylo really is the only good thing about the sequels. I can kind of agree with that. Like, I would say out of all the new characters in the sequel trilogy, Kylo is like the only one I'm remotely interested in. Not to say that he's great by any means, but he definitely is a lot better by comparison to like the rest of the newer cast, right? I don't know. Kylo, for me, has to be the best part of the sequels. The coughs don't bother me at all, but I might be alone. Yeah, I feel like there's a good amount of people that it will bother. But I'd prefer if you don't help me, because I'm trying to, like, stay blind and just kind of go through on my own the first playthrough. That's... Oh my god. Dog, question mark? The best part is that it's question mark. Like, if it had just been dog, it would have been funny to me, but that was amazing. Fucking dog question mark, like it's a question. In a comic, Kylo is so badass. Really? I didn't even know that they were doing comics of the sequels, honestly. Like, that's new to me. I think that, like, Disney needs to not stay away from the sequels so much. Because, like, let's be honest, right? The prequels on their own are kind of just whatever, with the exception of, like, Episode 3. Like, Attack of the Clones and Phantom Menace, like, I'm on record as, like, I hate Attack of the Clones. And I know that's sort of a bad take, apparently. I thought that was a common take, but people have told me that that is one of my hot takes. So, I hate Attack of the Clones. And I think Phantom Menace is okay, but not, like, great. Episode 3 is, like, the only good prequel for me. Right? But then you got, like, the Clone Wars. You've got, like, this new Kenobi show. Like, the kind of expanded, I guess, filmography of the prequels. You know what I mean? Like, expanding on that material has really done a lot to make the prequel era of Star Wars more interesting to me. So I honestly wish that they would kind of do the same thing for the sequels. Because they've been doing it for the main trilogy with, like, Mando and Boba. And now they're doing it for the prequels. I guess they've been doing it for the prequels for a long time if you're talking Clone Wars. But you know what I mean. Like, oh, like Disney's kind of doing it again. Which they hadn't done for a while. But, like, the sequels happened. Like, obviously Disney is well aware of their reception and the way that the fan base feels about them. But you can't just ignore them forever. Like, at some point, you have to acknowledge that they exist. Which Disney seems really, really keen to just never acknowledge that they exist. It's like, yep, this was bad, let's never do it again. Let's never touch it again. Just leave it where it is. It's like, no, you could, like, retroactively make that era of Star Wars better if you just expanded it with better material. Like, honestly, the main characters, or I should say just the new characters in the movies, like the new episodes, were kind of the biggest problem with the sequels. Like, the plots of the movies could be kind of like, not completely ignored, but I feel like people, if the characters were really, really likable, it would be easy to be like, okay, the sequels weren't that bad. Like, they're not good, but we'd probably kind of look at them the same way we do, like, the prequels. Sorry, I'm turning down the exposure because it got really bright out of nowhere. And again, lighting is super whack right now. I have to figure out a better way to do it, but it is what it is. The prequels actually set up an interesting era and introduced cool new worlds and creatures. Okay. Fair? I don't know. There are some planets, okay, that I really, really think are dope from the sequels. Like, Exegol is a dope planet. Whatever the ocean type planet is, where like they fight in the ruined Death Star, that planet is fucking dope. And I know that there are new creatures, right? There's gotta be at least a couple. Hold on. No other planets? Come on. The like, the ocean planet with the Death Star ruins was really fucking cool. These wolves are actually pretty tough. Like, the white ones that just have a lot of health. Like, really, they have a lot. Over 1,000 health. Or maybe it's just a flat 1,000, I don't know. I have to deal 1,100 damage to kill them. Coughing. Was just worse Camino? Okay, actually, I'll kind of give it to you. Camino was dope. I don't know, man. I feel like the sequels definitely have a lot more of a rocky starting point than the prequels do for, like, expanding the material on them. But, like, it's possible. And they could definitely, like, make that era more interesting if they decided to expand on it. The Beast Eye quivers? What was the Beast Eye again? I vaguely remember this item. What are these? I don't know what those prattling plates are. What was the Beast Eye? Why is the Beast Eye quivering? Is the follow-up question. I'm concerned. There might have been some cool creatures. Honestly, I haven't seen any of the sequels in a very long time, so I don't even remember. I'll keep it a stack. I haven't watched any of them in years, so I don't even remember. Elden Ring gamers, what's the Beast Eye? I can't find it in my inventory because I'm dumb. I've been on a 1-week break. I forgot what this thing is and where it is. No way it's in crafting materials. It must be in key items, right? I must be just... Oh, is it this? Oh, when close to death root. I'm close to death root, huh? Oh, right. It tells me when I'm near one of... Jesus, the stutters today have been rough. It tells me when I'm close to one of these guys. Oh, I forgot these guys were bosses. I thought they were just, like, really strong, normal enemies. Oh, fuck. I mean, the other one wasn't hard, but I also was, like, super over-leveled for his area when I got to him. Damn, you went all the way over here, my guy. And he's summoning. Amazing. I love this Ash, dude. I absolutely love it. Woo! Magic Samurai is pumping the damage out, dude. Just relentless with it. Iframing with the critic. Oh my god, the stutters today. Oh, that's right. You have to hit them again while they're down. I forgot about that. Skeletons in this game are different. I have been, like, playing my second character on Dark Souls 1 in my spare time the last couple days, just while I've been sick. So I've kind of gotten used to the skeletons in that game again. Because I just recently went through the catacombs and did Pinwheel. Unfortunately. I guess he doesn't have a critical, but like, that's a big punish opportunity, so... I was wondering if they would all die. Not that Pinwheel's hard, when I say unfortunately, by the way. That's not at all what I'm saying. In the slightest. It's just, I hate the catacombs. I think it's one of, if not the worst area in Dark Souls 1. I know that everyone's like, oh, Blighttown sucks ass. I fucking hate the catacombs. Way more than I hate Blighttown. I'm looking for a game to sink hours into. Got any recommendations? Single player, multiplayer, RPG. Give me something. Give me something to work with here. I officially have finished the protein shake. My appetite has been very little while I've been sick. So I have just been going through, like, meal replacement protein shakes to get the protein intake in while I'm not, like, actively eating well, or as well as I should be. I don't have much trouble with any of Dark Souls at this point. I completed the game in 2.5 hours, and that was casually. But you didn't do all the bosses. Like, come on. I just... The worst part of the catacombs... Okay, there's two worst parts in the catacombs in Souls 1. The Titanite Demon, I think that's what they're called. You know what I'm talking about, even if that's not what they're called. If you've played Souls 1, that is. The Titanite Demon in the catacombs, his placement is fucking atrocious. I hate fighting him there. And, what's it? Oh, those little, like, spinny bastards at the very bottom, like, right before Pinwheel, that sometimes will just fly into you from, like, 5 directions, just melt through your, like, 20 vitality early game build. Fuck those things. There aren't many missable bosses, that's true. In Souls 1, there's a lot that, like, even if they are optional, you're probably just gonna do them because they're along the way anyway. One thing that I appreciate about Demon Souls, actually, I don't think I've said this on stream before. One of my favorite things about Demon Souls is that... Oh, there is a door down there. Okay. Is that literally every boss in the game is mandatory. Like, on a first playthrough, a new player, even if it's their first FromSoft game, will get to see every boss in the game. Because just the way the game is structured, you're gonna find every single one. And there's also, like, the other side, where going through and finding, like, new bosses and stuff can be part of the fun. Because, like, second playthroughs of FromSoft games are really, really fun for that reason. Like, going back with what you know, and that making some parts easier, and then also just, like, you finding new stuff, like, that's part of the fun. Yeah, I also, when Sticky said fuck YouTube, I knew immediately he was gonna bring up the Actman shit. So, okay, wait. For people who are, like, in the know with, like, that whole situation, and who have read his recent tweet, like, the big text post that he put up, did I interpret it wrong? Or is he gonna be taking, like, a break from YouTube for a bit? Because he said, like, near the end of that long text post that, like, he just needs to focus on... Well, he said Kelly and Kelly's family, but if you don't know, his real name is Kelly, like his first name. It's not, like, super secret, but it all, like, he said it publicly that that's his first name, but he also doesn't say it super often. He's getting his partnership taken away from him? He is? I didn't see that. Is that new? Like, is that more recent? He's taking a break one way or another? Okay, I thought he was taking a break with that text post. Because he just said near the end of it, like, I just gotta take time for me and my family right now. But is he actually getting his partnership revoked? Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing. I straight up, like, I don't know what he thought he was gonna do there. He said it 50 minutes ago? What the fuck? Yeah, so the thing that's fucked with that then is, like, the guy who was just fucking putting hate speech all over his channel and, like, ban evading and, like, not publicly doxing people, but seeking out their personal information to the point where, like, he was calling their mother to, like, tattle on her, like, 26-year-old son or something. Like, that guy is staying on YouTube, no repercussions for anything. Like, he's totally in the clear. And yet, the guy who tried to bring it up and, like, point out where YouTube wasn't enforcing their policies is getting his partnership revoked. Okay, hold on. My YouTube partner just reached out to inform me that at some point I will be removed from the YouTube partner program. My channel will be completely demonetized. I'm going to continue working with my partner on this manner. Oh. Can I get down this way? Hold on. If I use torrent, could I land that on the ledge and then walk along it? Oh, shit. They put a barrier on the ledge. They put a barrier on the ledge. Now we're too dark. This lighting is really bad. Like, I have to work on it. Like, big time. But today was, like, 30 minutes before the stream was the first time I even turned on the camera since setting it up here. So, I just didn't realize how bad it was, and I just didn't have time before stream to fix it. Looks like I'm staying on Twitch? Nah. I'm staying here. I'll take YouTube over Twitch still. But I think Actman will probably do a lot of Twitch stuff. He already was starting to do a lot of Twitch streams. So I'm assuming that when he does come back to doing content, he probably won't do as many YouTube videos. I would assume that he's just gonna start streaming on Twitch or something. Because obviously, like, it would be a massive waste for him to just leave content creation, right? Because I get that, like, that circumstance really, really sucks. But at the same time, his platform is already so big. Like, you have to be so lucky to get in that sort of position. So I feel like once you get to that point, you really, like, you gotta do as much as you can with it, right? I wasn't looking at the screen, and that was a really bad swing. Also, oh my god. I am so hot right now. I don't know if you can tell, like, on my camera, but I'm sweating. I'm pretty sure my fever is back. I need to turn up my fan. Oh my god, there's still one alive. I thought I'd killed them all. Oh my, fuck me. Yeah, I'm like positive my fever is back. I'm so hot. It's been building for a bit. I have a remote for like a portable fan that's over there. You guys can't hear it, can you? Yeah, that was also something. Like the Forerunner program that 343 did. I was actually shocked when I found out that he wasn't part of it. Okay, good that you can't hear it. I moved it, like, far away from me. I did have it right next to me. But, I moved it, like, as far over there as I could, just with how the cord is. So that my mic wouldn't pick it up. Because it is a loud fan. When it's on full blast, like it is now, it's loud. But, like, holy shit, I'm hot. I definitely have a fever going again. Because, like, I should say, like, the AC, or, like, the thermostat in the house is set to 71. and I have my ceiling fan on. I have a portable fan blowing like directly onto me on full blast, and I'm sitting here sweating in a t-shirt. Like, I definitely, my fever is back. There's no way. Try jumping again. It was just a one-time fluke. Trust? Nah. I won't fall for that. That was a barrier. That wasn't like a random, like, I slid off. But that was a barrier. I hit a collision there. 100%. What's your opinion on the Forerunner program? I don't think it's a bad thing by any means. I think it could have been handled better, because, like, a lot of the biggest and, like, most respected Halo creators got left out. Oh? Oh? What the fuck is that? That's not in there, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it's actually just a painting? It's actually just a painting. Okay. Just gotta get good. Yeah, no, that was a collision. I don't mind the fact that they brought creators on to, like, actively give feedback on the game, though. I think it's a great thing to do. Obviously, like, I have my issues with who they picked, as I've said, but, like, I definitely don't think that in concept, it's a bad thing. It just doesn't look good. Yeah, it doesn't look good when it comes out that, like, there were a bunch of Halo creators in the program, but then people like Actman, and I'm pretty sure, like, Rocket Sloth wasn't a part of it either, and they're one of the biggest Halo creators that I know. And the fact that not only they weren't in it, but they didn't even know it existed. It's like other creators even kept it under wraps from them personally. Like, that's when it starts to look bad. Like, not only were they not a part of it, they genuinely didn't know it was a thing until, like, the public did. Right? Because that was the thing with the Actman, with his whole thing about it, when he talked about it. Because, like, the dude didn't know until we did that that program even existed. It's not even like they didn't bring him in for it. It's just, they never even told him about it. And, like, his friends in the community that were a part of it also didn't tell him about it. And I'm sure that they weren't allowed to, but at the same time, it's like, when you're personal friends with somebody, you just kind of tell them anyway, even when you're under NDA, right? Like, I feel like part of that somewhat sounds like a bad take, but at the same time, it's like, NDA or not, when you're in a cool program like that, like, you tell your friends at least that you're in a program like that. Like, you're not sharing details on the game, maybe, but you're telling them, like, oh, yeah. Like, I've played Halo Infinite and given the team feedback on it. You'd think they would at least know that, right? It just seems so odd to me to, like, not even tell your personal friends that, like, you have played the game that your community has been anticipating for, like, 5 years. You'd think that's something that you would share. I don't know. It's really weird to me. Oh, did they also not have hidden Xperia? I wasn't really watching Xperia at the time. I go in phases with him. Like, when I first found him, I binged the fuck out of his stuff. And recently, after he did his COD Zombies video, I binged his stuff again. But he's one of those creators that's like, I watch him a lot, and then I kind of like watch everything I want to. And then I kind of forget about him for a while. And then randomly, like, something of his comes up in my recommended. And it's like, oh shit, this guy exists. And then I binge everything that I want to watch again, you know? Like, we've all got creators like that. That are like, you kind of forget about their channel for a while, but then they pop up and you're just like, oh shit, I love this guy, you know? Yeah. At least Rocket Sloth got early access, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't think Actman did either. Is that one of the little beetle bugs that I hear? I heard like a little twinkle sound. Oh. I've had some really huge stutters today, man. Oh, there he is. He's fast as fuck. Get back here. No! Ah, somber smithing stone. You'd love to see it. Shit. I got the hiccups right now. Keeps showing me the Halo lore. Yeah. Sorry. Because there's still like 3/4 of a gallon in this gallon of water, I actually have to drink it with 2 hands. Like, I can't just keep running and swig some water with 1 hand. I actually have to, like, put the controller down, pick this fucker up, take a quick drink. It is really nice to drink, like, straight out of the gallons, though, because it's very easy for me to keep track of how much water I'm drinking. Should I go pro in Splitgate? Probably not. Splitgate's competitive scene is kind of whack from what I've heard. It's a really fun game. I like Splitgate a lot. I haven't played it in a bit, but like I've heard some experiences of like competitive Halo players in that community, and apparently it's just a really shitty pro scene. After they paid all the YouTube or the Halo YouTubers. Shit, I can't read. Let's play it again. Did they actually? Did they like sponsor a bunch of Halo YouTubers? I didn't even know that Season 2 was about to come out. I'll probably wait for Season 2 then, and then like give it a shot again. I haven't played since like the beta. Damn it, the fingers are back. For those who don't know, I played Splitgate back when like it first dropped. I did a video with it's not my video, I should say I was in a video with YouTuber Mr. Raffle Waffles, if you know him, back when Splitgate first came out, because he got sponsored to play it and I participated in the video. So I'm like legacy Splitgate player. I played it in like, I think it was 2018 that it came out, or was it 2019? I can't remember. Oh, what the fuck? Perceptor Miriam, or Preceptor, not Perceptor. Raffle Waffles puke emoji, what? I love Milo. Great guy. He has some really questionable takes with some of the things that he says on COD nowadays. Like, I like Milo a lot. You were in a Raffle Waffles video? Yeah, if you go and find like his old Splitgate video from when he got sponsored to do it, I'm in it. You can see me in it from, I think it's like 2018, maybe 2019. I don't remember what year the game came out. I think it was 19 though, and that, like I'm thinking about it more, and I think it came out 2019. It was like June or something of that year, if I remember right. So like I played Splitgate like at the very beginning, and I loved it then. And then like it got that random like resurgence in popularity after it went to consoles, and it was just like kind of perfect storm because like Warzone players were looking for something new. Game went to consoles where most Warzone players are, and like it was just a new free-to-play game on console, which there's a ton of awesome free-to-play stuff on PC, but on console there's really not. So like just being like a high-quality free-to-play on console at all is already huge, you know? Like Steam has so much good free-to-play shit, and console just like isn't the same way. Speaking of free games on console, chat, have you seen the like Xbox games with gold for this month? Sorry. Have you guys seen their new lineup of free games this month? Because it's fucking abysmal. Like, you've got Epic out here with, like, their Borderlands 3 one week. Next week is Prey 2017. Like, just all these bangers after bangers. Wolfenstein The New Order. Banger-ass AAA games. Just boom, 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 boom each week. And then you've got, like, Sony's free games. Like, I think they just... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that PlayStation got God of War for free this month. I was trying to remember what it was. And then you've got Xbox that gave out, like, Super Meat Boy for probably the 10th time they've given it out on games with gold. Which, like, Super Meat Boy is great, but, like, they have given it out for free so many times on that service. And then they gave out, like, another indie game that I have never heard of for the Xbox One, like, second half of the month. And both of the 360 games were, like, indie games that I've never heard of. Like, the Xbox games with gold this month were terrible. Like, I don't play PlayStation or Xbox anymore, but I keep up with, like, what they're giving out for free, because I just like to know. Oh my god! I just nearly got nuked, man. Fuck me. I gotta clear these guys out, though. They got super low health, but, like, I know what's gonna happen if I don't. PlayStation got God of War, Xbox got trolled, for real. Oh, speaking of PlayStation, I haven't been able to talk about it, because I haven't streamed since it happened. State of Play? Boys, what did we like at State of Play? I'm curious what everyone's highlight was from State of Play, because everyone already knows what my highlight was, especially if you follow me on Twitter. I only tweeted about it, like, twice. So, like, everyone could have just assumed what my highlight was from State of Play. Oh my god. But, like, beyond that, I've already been talking about it on Twitter for so long. Like, pretty much just every couple days since it got announced, I've talked about it on Twitter. But yeah, RE4. I'm so looking forward to that. Also, I think there's a gimmick here that I'm not getting. Because it seemed like I was just going around the circle repeatedly. Maybe I'm wrong. Also, was that staff that I got earlier new? I didn't, like, actually look at it. Oh, no, I had... Oh, wait, no, it is new. Where's its sorcery scaling? Okay, so this one doesn't scale as well with intelligence, but I think that's just because it's not upgraded. And it's barely behind this academy one in terms of the sorcery scaling. So I think that this one is probably the better staff, but I'm gonna hold off until I actually, like, get the opportunity to go upgrade it. Oh shit. Okay, well, that happened. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, RE4 is gonna be awesome. Because everyone knows how much of a Resident Evil fanboy I am. And, like, RE4, the original, incoming Cole hot take, it's not the best Resident Evil. It's not. It's really damn good, though. I love RE4 in its own weird, goofy way. You know the one thing with RE4 that I like, but it's definitely not a positive for the game, is the story. Like, RE4's story is so, like, overly goofy, constantly jumping the shark type shit. And it's like, that's entertaining in its own way, obviously. But it stands out in a strange way compared to, like, all the RE stuff leading up to RE4, when it was all, like, pretty grounded with some wild shit thrown in. RE4 then was just, like, constantly jumping the shark at every single moment. So, like, the story's always been goofy. You have lines where like Leon gets told by one of the bad guys that he sent his right hand to dispose of him, and Leon says your right hand comes off. Like, the writing in that game is like terrible in the best way, and I can admit that. It's part of the appeal of RE4, but it doesn't hold up in like that overall like good story way that like other RE games do, you know? Okay, at least with like the remakes of the PlayStation trilogy, at least, because I know that everyone's about to bring up like the writing and the voice acting in those, and like, yes, fair. But like, you know, remakes of RE 1, 2, and 3 patched those stories up really well and actually presented them way better than the originals did. Even though RE3 was way too cut back from the original. The remake, I mean. Like, they cut out so much content that was in the original RE3. Like, entire sections of the game got cut out. Like, entire areas that you'd spend, like, a couple hours going through, cut from the game, right? So, like, I have my issues with RE3's remake, but it did present RE3's story in a much better way. I just want to play it because it's so famous. I was literally about to buy the OG the day the remake was announced. I would say still play the OG. Because two things. Actually, more than two things. The gameplay is absolutely going to be very, very different in the remake. Just going off of what we can see in that trailer, it looks like they're going to take it from just being a third-person shooter like it is in the original to like actually making it that kind of RE2 remake style, like third-person survival horror, right? So the gameplay loop and all that is going to completely change. And what we have gotten details on that is really exciting to me, this is why I was talking about the story so much, is that the story is getting completely rewritten for the remake. They're gonna take the original story and make it fit in with like current RE canon in a much more believable way. And apparently like some pretty major plot points from the game are gonna be completely changed. So they're literally gonna take RE4's story and just make it like way more digestible, realistic, and make it actually fit with canon better. So I would say, before the remake comes out, if you're interested in Resident Evil 4, play the original. Because, like, we've got 9 months to go, and they're going to completely change the game anyway. Like, pretty much, RE4 Remake is going to be the same setting and the same story outline, but, like, completely changed. Which is going to be a blast to play for people like me who have played the shit out of the original. But new people aren't going to get that sort of, like, experience of comparing the two. They're just going to get, like, the remake experience, which will probably be great, but, like, it's not going to be that same experience of, like, oh, I've played the original, I can appreciate what's changed here, you know? Pull just farming runes. Honestly, I am a little bit, because, like, these guys drop a good bit for being so easy. Like, for these guys being just, like, one critical, or I should say, just for being, like, you know, 2 light attacks from the Uchi, and giving, like, almost 250 runes, I'll farm these boys up. Cheesing a TPing maniac? Yeah, fuck that guy. I just ranged him out, because he teleported every time I got close. Fuck him. Nothing wrong with farming some runes? Nope, not at all. When I was playing Dark Souls 1 yesterday, on my second sick day in a row, I farmed some souls. You know why? Because I got a cool piece of armor and I wanted to upgrade it. And when you're doing like the low level upgrades, you can just buy the upgrade materials from the blacksmith early on in the game too. So I was just farming the materials not only to upgrade, but to buy the upgrade materials. Or sorry, farming the souls, not the materials. You know what I mean. God, these stutters. New setup, new setup. Yeah, you love this lighting? I love the new lighting. I'm seriously gonna have to, like, get creative with how to fix the lighting in here. Because, like, one thing that I know is that the lighting on the other side of the room is better than this. But then I would have to move my setup to the other side of the room. Try jumping. Oh, smile. Excited for Summer Game Fest? Yeah. What's your most wanted games that are basically never gonna happen? Let me think. I don't want to say that completely are never gonna happen. I'll just say, what am I anticipating from Summer Games Fest? If we're saying, like, what game do I want that's never gonna happen? Dead Space 4. But, like, we're kind of getting that with that new Callisto project. So, I'll take it. Morbius the game. Yes, it's Morbin time. You could get one of those Elgato lights. Look, here's the thing with Elgato, right? I own Elgato products. I own multiple Elgato products. My microphone that you're hearing right now sounds pretty nice, right? It's an Elgato Wave 3. Elgato makes quality stuff, but they're overpriced as shit. Like, aside from the capture cards, their capture cards are the only ones that I'm like, they're reasonably priced. They're the best on the market. Like, it's just gonna be, like, capture cards are the only thing I can recommend that people buy from Elgato. And maybe the green screen, because that thing is kind of slick. I don't know how much it costs though, so like, I'm not 100% on that. But their like folding portable green screen, that thing is pretty slick. That's a good piece of equipment right there. That's a really good thing to have for a stream setup. Just like literally a tube that you place on the ground and you pull up the green screen and then you put it back into the tube when you're done. Awesome. $199 for a key light? How much is a ring light? Answer me this. How much? Someone tell me. How much does a ring light cost if I want to get one, like... If I want to order one on Amazon tonight? How much? Okay, you just gave me another idea for what I'm actually hoping to see at Summer Games Fest. Also, one that I would love to see, but that I don't think will happen, I'll say Devil May Cry 6. I don't think we're gonna see that by any means, but I would absolutely love it. I think that would have been its state of play if we were gonna see it, but there's a chance. I mean, even though DMC is mainly a PlayStation franchise, and it's also Capcom owned, which obviously Capcom has a great relationship with Sony. DMC 5 was revealed at the Xbox showcase at E3 back in like 2018, so it's possible to see it at Summer Games Fest instead. But, you know, I think it would not be shocking. Actually, no, I'll hold off. I was gonna say Wolverine would be something I hope to see tomorrow. But also, I think that would have been its state of play. I think we're still a while out from Wolverine, if I'm being honest. I was gonna buy DMC HD Collection earlier. Do it. But no, you have to kind of know what you're getting into with the early DMC titles. They are so worth playing. Do not skip the early DMC titles. DMC is one of those franchises that you absolutely, in my opinion, kind of need to play through them in release order. Not because of like story reasons or anything, but because the later DMC games are so mechanically demanding. You kind of need to like start with the most basic game in the franchise and work your way up. You know what I mean? Like, because the franchise naturally gets more and more in-depth with each entry, it's best to start with DMC 1 and work your way up through release order, in my opinion. I would say that's the way that you should play the DMC games, if you're feeling like checking them out. But also, like, jumping in on DMC 5, you can do it, but you're going to be very overwhelmed with, like, the mechanics and the depth of that sandbox. Get my gamer cred up? Yeah. So know what you're getting into for anyone who's considering playing Devil May Cry. DMC 1 is really, really good. And if you play it as your first Devil May Cry game, you'll have a blast. You will enjoy it a lot. But DMC 1 is not like the rest of the games. Like, it changes a lot after that. DMC 2 is not only the worst Devil May Cry game, it's not even like it's bad by comparison to the other games. Devil May Cry 2 is one of the worst games I've ever played in my life. As a complete fanboy, it is genuinely one of the worst games I've ever played. It's worth playing because it's only like a 3-hour game. So it's like between playing 1 and 3, just blow through it in a few hours so that you can say that you've done it, really. But like, know what you're getting into with that one. Devil May Cry 3 is one of my favorite games I've ever played. And it's tied with 5 for me as being the best game in the series. So the HD collection, you really go all over the place with like, this game is good for like the first entry. This is one of the worst games I've played in my life, and this is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, you're all over the place in that collection, but it's worth playing in order. Definitely. It's a roller coaster though. But the thing is, like, once you get to DMC 3, you're cruising through like this string of badass games. You said you played the reboot, right, Tom? You said like you've only played the reboot and you just thought it was okay. Because the reboot is, I've talked about DMC's reboot before. It's interesting because the DMC reboot is like completely focused on style and not depth. So like, oh, okay, so you played it but you don't really remember. That's, yeah. When you go from DMC 4, which is super in-depth, to the reboot, if you are playing in release order and you're gonna play the reboot, which I recommend too. I don't need that at all. But yes, it is an Uchi you see, Sam. It is a magic Uchi katana plus 11. This is one badass boy right here. My Uchi pimped out. But then DMC 4 is my third favorite game out of the DMC games. It's really good. It has more mechanical depth than DMC 3. But there's something about DMC 3 that I just like a little more. Magic Gucci katana, exactly. If I do one, I'm doing them all. I can't wait to play this game. I'm buying it right now. Sam, you have so many more to play. Don't skip to Elden Ring. Don't do it. DMC tier list stream? I can just do it off the top of my head. DMC 2, F tier. DMC 1, B tier. DMC 1, I'm kind of stuck between giving it a C or a B. Like, I want to say B to be nice. But, like, I really have to give it a C compared to the other games. DMC reboot in B. I do like the reboot more than I like DMC 1, which I think is a hot take. I think in general, people just hate the reboot because of, like, what they did to Dante. But the gameplay is better than DMC 1, even if it's not super in-depth. But I'll put the reboot in B, DMC 4 in A, and then 3 and 5 both in S. I'll play the other games first. I won't get to Elden Ring for a while, and that makes me happy. Is this a... I saw the note right in front of the wall, so I really thought it was going to be a fake wall. It's here. I'm missing something in this area. Oh, I'm trying to get up so that I can get to the bridge still, I think. The bridge that I could see from the outside. Hot take, Dying Light 2 is one of the games ever created. I could probably agree with that. It is certainly one of the games. But yeah, Sam, I would echo exactly that. Hold off, because you can probably get it cheaper by the time you actually get to it. It is certainly a video game. I can agree on that take about Dying Light 2. Definitely a video game. Say DMC tier list again. Okay, 2 in F tier, 1 in C tier, Reboot in B, 4 in A, and 3 and 5 in S. And honestly, put 5 in front of 3. Because, like, I like them about equally, but I give the edge to 5 because DMC 3 has 2 playable characters that are really, really in-depth mechanically. DMC 5 has 4. So I give that little edge to 5 because it has more replayability just for having more characters to learn and, like, master their mechanics and everything. He required a head. Oh, can I get up there? What am I missing? Dying Light isn't a game created. Agreed. I take it back. Dying Light, not a video game. Absolutely not. I'm so hyped for Morbius the game. Chat, guess what? I saw that they put Morbius back in theaters. I thought, oh, that'll be fun to go see with the boys. None of the boys will see it with me. Sam won't see it with me. Jack won't see it with me. Dan won't. None of the boys will see Morbius with me. Morbius is the most film ever. Agreed. What just happened? What do you mean what just happened? Because it bombed? Honestly, like, let's fucking go see Jared Leto as funny vampire and be insanely disappointed when he doesn't say it's Morbin time. Am I supposed to go down? It looks like there's something down there. The Boys Season 3 is great so far. The Boys is such a weird show for me. Because I watched the first few episodes of The Boys back when it came out. And I really liked, like, the first 4 episodes or so. But then I just kind of got bored. Like, straight up, I don't know, I kind of tuned out and never went back. It bombed twice. That is funny to me, though. Alright, Elden Ring gamers, what am I missing? What am I missing here? Where am I supposed to go? Like, there's nothing else around the ring. There's no, like, doorway around it other than the one that I got in here with. Wait, maybe if I go, like, way further back, there's something I missed. Oh, I'm missing something, so I can't keep going? Well, fuck. I thought this tower would be dope. I thought I was gonna find some really cool shit. Homelander is the best villain since Heath Ledger's Joker, maybe? Okay, let's not leave out, Omni-Man. J.K. Simmons, Omni-Man. Let's not forget that one. It is dope, but you need to progress a storyline. Okay. Oh, fuck. These stutters, man. I really hope that the PC performance gets patched at some point. I heard that there have already been a couple patches. Like, I can only imagine at launch, dude. School is gone. Yes, welcome back, Aussie Jedi. I didn't say it earlier, but welcome back. For me, school is gone. I am a graduate. I have a bachelor's of science. I am done. Never again. Omni-Man isn't even close, bro. Come on. Granted, I didn't get that far into The Boys, so he probably, like, Homelander probably gets way better, right? I'll give him that. But, like, Omni-Man is fantastic in the Invincible show. Like, he's got to be one of my favorite, like, super villains, just in general. That, like, he's fucking awesome. I loved Omni-Man. He's one of those characters that you just love to hate, you know? That's what you need in a good villain. Shit. Sorry. Did you finish season 1? No, I watched like 4 or 5 episodes of it. I didn't get all the way through it. Shit. What the fuck? I was like, someone's casting magic at me? Where did he go? Since when did these guys teleport? The fuck? No Countries. That's like on my list of movies that I really need to watch, but I haven't yet. You know what else is on that list? And I don't want to hear any shit for it, boys. Minimal shit. You can give me shit, but not... Keep it light, okay? I'm sick. I haven't seen Shawshank Redemption yet. I still need to see Shawshank Redemption. Just haven't watched it. Oh shit, we're dropping frames like bad. Hold on. Trying to fix it. God, it's dropping like crazy. Nah, this is the stream. I'm trying to fix it right now. It's dropping frames even though... What the fuck? For anyone who knows how OBS works, somehow I'm dropping frames even though my OBS is outputting at like 9K bitrate. Which, by the way, for the record, before anyone who does know about OBS is like, why the fuck are you outputting at 9K? I'm not. It's not supposed to do that, it just is. It just decided it was gonna do that. But like, I don't understand drops frames at 9,000 bitrate. Like, how does that even work? Oh my god. I haven't fought one of these guys like with his minions running around with him. Oh, I haven't even seen that spell. Oh, we're dropping again. Okay, I stunned him out of it. You love to see it. I need to see Shawshank, man. I've heard from so many people that it's like their favorite movie they've ever watched. And I haven't watched it. I don't know, man. Again, it's outputting at like 11,000 now. Get an Ethernet? I had an Ethernet. It's not long enough, so I need to order a new one. I thought I would be okay for the day, because I'm still getting like 30 upload, but just with the inconsistency of wireless, like, yep. That's the way it's gonna be. Okay, we're in the green again. So before I get drastic, let's see if it will hold at the green. See if maybe it'll stay this way. Funny enough, he has fiber. I do. At this house, I have fiber. My desktop is on Ethernet right now. And I ran the speed test yesterday. I have 800, like, 50 down, and 800 up on my Ethernet here. So once I get the Ethernet cord that's long enough, I need to get like a 50-foot one. But once I get that, internet speed will not be a problem for the stream. It's just a matter of me actually getting that. Woo! Ow! I'm finna whip this hoe. The magic in this game is just fun. Like, it's not even the best way to play, but it is just really fun. Maybe it is in late game. I've heard that late game magic is super busted. And like, obviously I've seen those clips of people just one-shotting bosses with like that fucking laser beam sword. But, yeah. At this point in the game, it's like, it's good, but it's not like amazing. It's just using my Uchi is stronger. Cole can explain it, yeah. So Sam's Ethernet setup at his house. Sam's room is on the second floor. It's fuck, sorry. That one snuck up on me. Oh, gross. Hold on. Sword of Night and Flame, you have it? I do have that sword. Is that the one? Hold on, where is it? I do have Laser Beam Sword, if that's the one. One of these, I think? Oh yeah, here it is. I would need to raise my faith to use it, but I do have it. Oh my god, but I need 24 faith, and I have 8 right now, dude. Like, fuck. Oh, sorry. If you haven't been here when I've said it yet, I'm coming off of being sick, so I'm still, like, coughing, sniffling a little bit. Kind of gross, but it is what it is. I don't like the giant ants. I haven't seen these guys before, and I already don't like them. Oh, can you not? Oh, good. Nah, not today. Let's, oh, they don't hurt very much, at least. What the fuck? Why am I fighting giant ants? I'm sorry, I thought this was Dark Souls. Ah! Hold on, hold on. Gonna nuke this ant out of existence. Oh. We don't talk about it. Fucking hate these things, dude. Ah. Use the Sword of Night and Flame on my eyes, please. Yeah, that's fucked. Those are some massive ants, dude. But no, I haven't been down here yet. 8 Grace Mimics. What the fuck? Light shows the path, but without... Oh my god, I have so many consumable runes. Hold on. Did I get a bonfire down here? I did. Hold on. Sorry, Grace! Before people say it. Game End. Game End is one of my favorite memes. Was it Fortnite that spawned that one? Am I remembering that right? What game was it that spawned fucking game ending as a terminology? Because it's funny as shit to me. Yeah, ants, when they're blown up to that size, they have that same, like, creepy crawly effect that spiders do. Not to the same degree that spiders do. Like, spiders are still creepier. But, like, it's that same effect, you know? Ants can still be pretty creepy when they're really, really large like that. There we go. You don't have to leave the menu? Wait, what? If you press the right stick down? What, does it like lock you into the menu or something? I want to pump to 40 vigor before I like scale my other stats, by the way. I haven't been talking about what I've been like leveling today. But that's my plan. I want to get up to 40 vigor. I think that that will be chonky enough going forward. I think I could go back to Florida and get some work done with that. If I hit him, I could probably hit that one to the right as well. Or not. My opinion on cheese is that I fucking love it. What did you think I was gonna say? Cheese haters are not people. Simply. That is my take on cheese. Sorry. This makes it faster? Okay. Yeah, you're a bitch. I know how FromSoft games work at this point. That's fucked, man. That's fucked. Can I use the lamp? I should put on the lamp. I hear you! Where is it? There it is. Sorry, lantern. Not lamp, lantern. Big stutter. I hate this river with a passion? Why? Is that the ambush? One ant? Nice, dude. Nice ambush. Oh no, this one too, I guess. But like, maybe if you're earlier in the game, like lower level, you need that warning. But like, these guys really ain't that hard to kill. But I feel like you're kind of supposed to find this earlier than I did. It's in an area that I feel like slightly over-leveled. I wouldn't say I'm like fucking powering through the entire area, but like I'm a little over-leveled, I feel like. Because like no enemies are actually ones that I have to be like super careful around in this area right now, you know? Like I feel like I'm a little over-leveled just because all the enemies in this general area have just been a breeze, and I can kind of just like turn my brain off and spam light and win. Like typically, if I'm at an area in a FromSoft game where it's just like spam light and you'll get through, like yeah, maybe I'm a little overpowered for this area. 15 vigor might be rough with these guys. Sorry, I meant to answer that earlier about MW2. What's the exclusive stuff for PlayStation this year? Because I don't know what it is. I watched the reveal. And I said this to my friend. The reveal was fine. Didn't have really any problems with what was shown. But they hyped up this reveal event for a week straight. And then we got it. And it was a 1 minute and 48 second trailer. Like, why did you hype this up all week? I made sure that I was like sitting at my desk. I got my protein shake right before so that I could just sip on it while I watched. And then it was a 1 minute trailer. Oh, okay, they're gonna show more. But like, what? Remember when the COD reveals used to be like an hour long? Like, remember BO4's reveal? That was a whole event, dude. Also, just why? one of the situations where I'm actually so glad to have some magic on me. Especially this for crowd control. Kari and Greatsword for crowd control is unreal, dude. Oh my god, there's still so many. Are they respawning? Or were there really this many the whole time? Oh shit. BO4 was great. Yeah, dude, like, I remember BO4's reveal was like, they revealed the game. We got multiplayer gameplay and breakdown from the devs. We got zombies reveal and breakdown from the devs. We got our first, like, tease at Blackout, but they kind of saved that one for a later date. Like, the BO4 reveal was a whole hour-long, like, panel event, you know? No way you said Kari and Carrion? Hey, you know what? I was saying Carry and Greatsword the whole game, but then I heard an NPC say Karian. So guess what? It is pronounced Karian, unless they have one NPC that says it wrong for some reason. Because literally the in-game pronunciation of it is Karian. The NPC is British? Okay, maybe that's fair. I hope so, man. I really have a lot of hope for COD going forward because, like, I've talked about this before, like, a little bit, but whenever I mention my connections at Activision, I should also mention that I have 2 connections at Activision, and they're both UX and, what's it, QA testers. One of them's a UX tester, one of them's a QA tester. So, like, I've been hearing about this year's COD from them, and they both, on top of, like, Activision's big talk to investors all year that we've all been hearing, which if you haven't, in all their investors calls this year, Activision to their investors has just been like, this is the best product that we've ever come out with in this franchise. This is going to redefine our franchise moving forward. Like, they're talking it up huge. Also, what the fuck? And I've heard from my personal friends who are testers at the Activision office in Minneapolis, that the game is really good. Didn't you say COD 24 was looking like shit? No, I haven't heard really anything about COD 24. I don't think they've even started, like, QA testing for it yet. Because normally they only start doing QA either right about when the game is, or no, normally they do it after the game hits alpha. Which, let me be very clear, this is one of my pet peeves in, like, the current gaming industry, is how some publishers or companies have, like, tried to redefine alpha into a marketing term. Alpha does not mean, like, a public playtest before beta. It does not even mean a closed playtest before beta. When a game hits alpha, that means that the game's basic gameplay loop with, like, placeholder assets have been put into place. So alpha pretty much means, like, once you can play a basic TDM match of, like, Call of Duty, that game has hit alpha. Like, once they have a fully developed gameplay loop, not fully developed, once they have the basic loop down. Oh, I said gameplay, or sorry, development was rocky. I did say that. Up to this point, I mean, there's a reason that they are holding off for a year on the game. Because pretty much what's happening right now with COD 24, from what I've heard, is, like, what's there is good, but it's not on pace to be ready by, like, holiday of next year. Like, Activision, especially coming off of MW2, since they really believe this is, like, their strongest product they've ever put out. Activision really wants to take the time to make sure that Treyarch's next game is also just, like, an absolute banger before they release it. Which, like, it's really good that Activision now is at the point where they're like, okay, instead of doing yearly release, let's just make it so that Call of Duty is a franchise that is consistent banger after banger like it used to be. Like, we're going back to that golden age where it's like, You know, you had COD 4. Next year you had World at War. Next year you had Modern Warfare 2. Next year you had Black Ops 1. Next year you had Modern Warfare 3. Next year you had Black Ops 2. Like, COD back in the day was unreal. He gets an upvote for that. He gets a little updoot. Because I really thought there was going to be something behind that waterfall. It's really good to see Activision, like, actually trying to make it a consistent, high-quality franchise again like it used to be. Theoretically, would you know if there was a zombies mode attached to MW2? Theoretically, I probably would have heard about it if there was. And theoretically, I have not heard anything about it. But that's theoretical. You know, just hearsay. I don't know why people think there's going to be a zombies mode attached to it. Like, I've seen people making, like... Well, I saw that the guy made, like, the fun concept art of it. That looked pretty dope. I'm sure that you've seen that on Twitter. It is a dope-looking cover. But it is just, like, a fan-made concept. But I've also seen a lot of people reposting that same concept, like, cover art. And saying that, like, it's an official thing. It's possible that they're going to hold it off as, like, a secret mode. I won't say it's impossible. But, again, I feel like I would have heard about it by now. And I just haven't. So, I'm pretty confident that there's going to be no zombies component to Modern Warfare 2. Which sucks for me. Because zombies, for me, is the main appeal of the COD games. Like, multiplayer's cool. Their BR modes are, like, fun for a bit, but they get old kind of quick for me. But, like, zombies, I can sink so much time into. Like, so much. I don't want to fight those guys while I'm just, like, getting beamed from the guy up top. My days of pre-ordering are over. Okay, here's one thing we should talk about with MW2, though. For those who don't know by now, the standard price for Modern Warfare 2, all around on every platform, is $70. Which, like inflation, it was kind of coming. Right? We kind of were moving here for a bit. These guys aren't worth fighting, but runes and gamer status. They also refill your flasks. Like, every few kills, so, like... But yeah, like, I get the console thing, because a lot of games now on console, this is a big area, actually. Like Mikkel was saying earlier that this area is huge. Like, holy shit, I'm only a little short of halfway. You know, console doing, like, the next-gen upgrade editions for $70 was, like, understandable. But making that the standard price on PC? Ugh, not looking great. I can live with it for Call of Duty this year. This year. I will stay specific, saying just this year I can live with it. Because it's going to be a 2-year game. Sorry, had to mute for that one. But standard price of $70 is rough.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Is he blind? Uses FP to emit fan-shaped gravitational shockwave. Crafting book. That seems like an important item that I should buy. Weirdly. Oh, another crafting, or a cookbook, sorry. Crafting. I mean, it does kind of suck, but like, hold on. Mario 64, when it launched in, what was it, 96? That's Mario 64's year, right? Is it 96 or 97? 96. I'm a gamer. Hold on. USD conversion, 1996 to 2022. Mario 64 back in the day launched at $60 and was one of the cheapest game releases at the time, which is wild to think about. Like, other games at the time, like other big titles that year, were selling for like 70, 80, even up to 90 bucks. Also, Ugly Octopus, welcome back, I believe. How's it going? I think you've been here before. It's like 60 bucks back when Mario 64 came out at that price is worth $110 USD today. Like, over time, games have, in effect, because of like inflation and economic stuff, have become half the cost that they were 20 years ago. 25 years ago, sorry. Even though they've stayed at the same number, they're effectively only half as expensive as they used to be. So like, bumping it to 70 is not the end of the world. Like, it's, you can see where they're coming from. Like, they're not getting that same profit margin from the $60 price tag that they used to, but it still sucks as the consumer to have the standard price of games go up by even like 10 bucks. Like 10 more bucks on every game, right? Like, that sucks. Economics. Yes, superfluously. Hold on, chat. I have drank half a gallon of water and a protein shake since I sat down. So I need to go piss real quick. I'll be back in like a minute and a half. Okay. I'm back. Games back then when you paid 60, you got the whole game. No, that's also true. Like, COD, to be fair, is gonna have like Battle Pass, microtransactions, all that stuff. Their DLC is free. Call of Duty has been doing free DLC for a few years now, so it's like, yeah. But when are we getting a summer Be Right Back screen? This is my overlay, boys. Like, I've had it for a while. It used to be just our winter one. But honestly, I just like this one way more than my other one. Like, my typical year-round one. Like, I still have that. But I haven't used it in a long time. And with a lot of the stuff that I've changed in, like, my OBS setup and everything, I would have to do a lot of like work to that other overlay to get it working again. And I just like this one more. Straight up. Is there not a way up to that guy? No, there's not. He just kind of sits up there as a hazard, I guess. Like if I had a... Oh, I do have a bow. What am I saying? I don't have many arrows on me, though. But you could probably shoot him down. I just don't know if it's going to be worth the effort. Oh, ow, ow, ow. But he's such a pain in the ass. I think I'm supposed to go down this way to, like, continue. Yeah, I guess, like, we do kind of, like, standard game length nowadays, you kind of expect to get, like, 8 hours out of a game. I feel like it did used to be more. I don't believe that at all. Was it, there are a couple zombies channels that are known for just being, like, total shit. Like, sorry, zombies news channels that are just known for, like, making up their own leaks and literally just being like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, to, like, drive engagement and hype, and then nothing like that happens. Some of them are, like, DK Dynamite, Skizzleaxe. I'm trying to think of them. I know the zombies guys specifically because I used to be a creator in that community. I think of more. I know there's more than just those two. I know there's even newer ones, like, in the last couple years. I haven't personally seen too much of his content, but I've heard that, one of the newer zombies creators called Lego Unlocked, I've heard that he just kind of, like, makes up his own news and throws it out. I know that Chopper doesn't necessarily, like, make up his own leaks, but whenever those, like, hard-to-believe leaks start getting thrown around, he'll just do a video covering them regardless of whether he thinks they're true or not, which doesn't really help too much. Oh, no! These are not in this game. Oh my. Why didn't they? Oh no. Oh no. That's not curse, is it? Be wary of left. Chopper covers so many fake leaks. It's actually so annoying. Because, like, Chopper's a really good content creator, too, in the zombies community. But he also just, like, anytime there's a leak at all, he'll just be like, oh, yeah, this is a thing that's happening. Possibly. He always says possibly. Oh, I wonder if that's a consumable to get rid of whatever they put on you. How did I not know about this? I like Chopper. Yeah, but, like, Chopper covers a lot of that, like, bullshit stuff. Like, when the rumor was really going around that, like, Die Rise and Buried were coming to Cold War this summer, I think he made, like, 2 or 3 videos on that. Did you move? Yes, I did move. That's why I haven't streamed in a week. It's because I was in the whole process of moving. It's also why I look like shit. Because while I was moving, I got sick, and I just have not maintained my appearance because I've been sick for like 3 days. Sorry. Wait, really? Does it actually just clean blood off your clothes if you get blood on you? I mean, that's funny, but is that actually all it does? It's like a dream? Motherfucker saying beautiful ahead. Seek dog. Head ahead? Prestige is key? I haven't really ever watched him. He's not a personality that's really grabbed me personally. I don't think he's terrible. I definitely don't think he's great either. He's good. But he's just not my thing. Really. That's kind of what I should say. Kind of the best way to put it. This is not a boss, right? Swear to God, if that motherfucker wakes up. Oh. I mean, it's a boss. Dragonkin Soldier? Oh. Oh, I rolled into it. He's very slow. Oh. He's very squishy. Okay. I was like, there's no way that soap literally just cleans the blood off of you. FromSoft would never. I mean, they would. But I couldn't accept that being the truth. How much will this do to him? I'm not gonna cheese him. I just want to know. Oh, it's not even that much. Oh. Oh, that's something. Oh, he flies. And he hurls lightning, dude. How am I not hitting him? What is that effect? Okay, I got really scared there. Like, I thought I had healed at a horrible time. Ooh. Nice. Very cool boss. Very, very cool boss. I don't know, Ghosts. No. These guys are easy. Bro, that was very cool. Like, I almost died, but honestly, I should have just, like, felt him out more and not gone in right away the way I did, but, like, hey, first try anyway. Oh, yeah, I haven't plugged the likes at all today. I'm so bad at that. I'm still not used to saying that shit on YouTube. But if you are enjoying the stream, remember to leave a like, because it just pushes it out to more people, so I'd really appreciate it. It helps a lot more than people typically do to like a stream on YouTube. It just puts the stream more heavily into recommended, which is actually huge. The majority of stream views are from the recommended page, weirdly enough. Like, you'd think that maybe YouTube would have like a dedicated stream page somewhere that most streams would be found through, or like they'd be found through search. And I get enough views through search on streams, I guess, but like the vast majority of views on streams for me come from recommended page. Like, literally, YouTube is just like, oh yeah, this random person out there in the world, like, we'll just drop your stream to them. We're feeling nice today. Yes, remember to smash that like button. Aha! Secret. Damn it. YouTube Gaming's discovery is terrible. Okay, no, yes and no. I think YouTube should have like an easy to access live stream page that will only show you streams instead of like mixing them with videos the way recommended does. While obviously still having like the recommended algorithm behind it to show you what you'll actually want to watch. But using like tags, title, thumbnail, all that stuff on YouTube, insane for discoverability. At least for someone like me who comes from Twitch. Like, I streamed on Twitch for a long time. So coming to YouTube, like, it is so much easier to get like new viewers' eyes on your channel on YouTube. Because I've like done YouTube on the side, just doing like videos for fun, like the whole time that I've been doing Twitch. So over time, like, I built up an understanding of the algorithm and all that. So coming to streaming on here, knowing how the algorithm works, has been ridiculous. Can't even use a channel's name to find a stream. That's true. Like, recommended is huge, search is huge, but it still has other aspects that, like, it has a ways to go. I have not heard of Bone Labs, though. I'm not familiar with Bone Labs. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, I think I just overestimate it because I come from Twitch. Not overestimate, overpraise it because I come from Twitch. So what I'm used to on Twitch is literally just, if you have a small channel and you're playing a game that's popular, you are never going to be found by anyone. Like, that's what I'm used to as a streamer. So I think maybe I give it too much praise just because that's, like, what I know as far as discoverability as a streamer. It's like, I could never stream, like, Elden Ring at launch on Twitch and have any hope of discoverability whatsoever. Like, that would be a stream exclusively for people who already are regulars to the channel, right? No, I can easily talk about algorithms for a long time, but I won't. Oh. Is it out or still being worked on? There's no way that came out and I just didn't hear about it. Was Chol late today? Nope. On time. Even when he's sick, he's on time. Of course. I've actually felt pretty good. Pretty alright after taking the pills right at the beginning. Pills help a lot. Every time I've taken them, by the way, like the Left 4 Dead Peels lines have played in my head. Holy shit, it's good I muted for that one. That one was juicy. That was a gnarly cough right there. Oh, you know what VR game looked surprisingly good? Was that Horizon VR game that they showed at State of Play. Like, if it wasn't a PSVR exclusive, I would probably want to play that. It looked really good. Have you caught COVID? No. My parents thought it was COVID at first. So they actually did have me take a COVID test. But it came back negative. I do not have COVID. It's just a really bad head cold. I did test positive for COVID once. It was when my school was like kind of half reopening campus. And the one thing that they did was like you had to get tested every few weeks to like keep showing up to lectures and stuff on campus. Sorry, I ran out of breath there. So when I got one of those tests once, it actually was positive. But I had zero symptoms. Like, not even like a bit of a sore throat, stuffy nose. Like, when I did test positive for COVID the one time, I would have had zero clue that I had it. And I honestly think it was likely a false positive. But it's like, I could also just be like completely asymptomatic for COVID. I don't know. I don't have interest in PSVR games. I mean, let's be honest. It's because we don't own them. Like, I feel like PSVR... Wait. Is there a way to get behind that? Or is there maybe... Oh, shit. Okay. If we go back to the bonfire at the beginning, we can go to the other part. I'm one of the 4 people left that hasn't have COVID. Had COVID. I mean, again, I don't know if I actually had it. It's possible that that I can just like be immune entirely to COVID, but I doubt it. Like, you'd think that I would at least have like minor cold symptoms, right? There's no way I'm just entirely immune. I think it was probably a false positive. I still like didn't go to class for a few weeks afterwards, because that's what they want you to do, obviously. But like, there's no way. How do I get there? Hold on, let me go back to like the boss room. It stuttered on the map. Let me go back to the boss room and see. Isn't powerful enough to be interesting. As far as I'm aware, you're not going to be running Half-Life Alyx. Well, the PSVR 2 apparently is really powerful, from what they're saying. And honestly, the Horizon game that they showed looked I wouldn't say on par with Half-Life Alyx, but like pretty close behind it. It didn't look like it was that far behind at all. How the fuck am I supposed to get down there? No way. No shortcut ahead. Try jumping. No shot. Like, what? You're telling me I just jumped down? No way. I didn't mean to do that. Nah. Try jumping? Bro, there's no way. You can make it? Do you see that? Yeah. I can kind of see what you mean, where it looked a bit... not on rails, but like very linear. Okay, hold on. There's nothing down there. There's nothing down there. There was nothing. That statue is dope. Actually, wait, is it a statue or is it like a dead... That thing was alive at one point. That's not stone. What, we're counting that? Check again and you'll find 279. Yeah, so there's nothing down there. But there's a grace down there, but there's a death barrier like right off this ledge. Try to jump a bit more to the... Oh shit. No way. It's death barrier right away. Once you get past that point, it's just death barrier. Water is good. Drink water, chat. We don't need the gamer juice. We just need water. But there's Grace down there. Oh, it looks like there's a way to get down there from somewhere else. Looks like there's just another entrance into there. Hold on. You almost had it? No, you're farming the death counter. I will not stand for it. I won't stand for these death farming tactics of yours. I will not stand for it. The way the map is drawn, it looks like you should be able to get up in there somehow. Yeah, no backseating, but like fuckers are just trying to farm it up. So if I go to that race, this is like a raised ledge that I can't get over, but from here, I can't get through or down. Nickel probably gonna hate it. Oh, dude, you guys would not like my Call of Duty tier list. If you are a fan of the games at all, you would not like it. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. Like, it's weird because they wouldn't map that stuff out if you couldn't go to it. Right? Like, hold on. Show above ground. Okay, maybe above ground is a bad example. Like this whole area, right? Like this underground area. Like I could go to all of that. Oh, I guess not that, but like there was another way. Oh. Okay. Earlier, when I was over here though, like this top area I couldn't get to at the time because I had to go and like find something else through a quest line apparently. Maybe there's something similar here where it's just like I can't get through yet. Know what I mean? Do I go back to Florida is the question. Actually, do I pull up the boss list on the wiki and clear out Liurnia first, maybe? We cleared out... Oh yeah, we did clear out the Weeping Peninsula, like, entirely. Try, jump, get good, uh-huh. Where is this? Did I do this fight? I remember commenting on the fact that there was a boss circle around there. Wait, where was it? Huh? Wait, hold up. What? No. What the fuck? There's a boss circle on this map. Sorry. On the map here that like you can't see on the map. Like normally you can see them before you actually like go to them. Cause I remember a few different times where I like saw the circle on the map. I'm like, oh, boss spawn at the circle. I went to go do it. This one you just can't even see on the map. There's a circle there, but it's not like a stone gray one. Try butthole. The try finger shit was really funny to me when the game came out. Like, I wasn't even playing the game, but my buddies who were at the time were like, I'm so sick of seeing try finger butthole everywhere. And, you know, you can sympathize with it because, like, after a point, it's gotta get annoying. But as an outsider looking in, it was some of the funniest shit. Just people spamming try finger butthole is funny as fuck. Like, if you're not actually playing the game. Maybe I should go up top and, like, get down from there. Because I don't think I have a good chance of getting up that way. Oh. Okay, maybe this isn't where I want to be. Oh, wait, no. This... Oh, wrong way. This should be fine, though, right? I remember Wolf. These were some strong boys here. This was an overall very entertaining area. I remember this one. Pickle turned into butthole. Funniest shit I've ever seen. True. Can I get over this wall? It doesn't seem like I can. I don't think I can get over that wall. Not looking promising to go this way. Gonna be real. Blood loss? I guess not. Maybe from up there. I realize I've missed out on so many CODs. I have not. I'm a total COD kid. I've played them all. BO3 is basically dead on PC? Boy, you can find BO3 lobbies on PC. Okay, that's the way you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go to there and leave the gate and not go to the towers. You loop around. Here we are. Hello? Why do you guys keep sneaking up on me like that, huh? Also, I am sorry about the dropped frames on the stream, but I need to get an Ethernet that's long enough. What about Black Ops Mall Cops? There's another one? What the fuck? Where do you keep coming from? What the fuck? Holy stutter, dude. Trip to Best Buy after the stream? Nah, I'll Amazon it. I can probably just overnight like an Ethernet cable. Like, there's no way that they're gonna take ages to ship or anything. When is the mod tier list? We've done mod tier lists. What is your S tier CODs? COD 4, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 3, Cold War. Anything else I put in S? MW2, I guess. Yeah. It's not as many deaths as you'd think, okay? I considered saying BO4, but BO4 is an A tier. I realistically, BO4 is A. Because BO4 was all, like, good. But none of it was amazing. Like, there was no component of BO4 that was, like, the best by any means. Does Warzone count as a separate game to Modern Warfare? I think so. You did say BO4? Nah, I said BO3. Infinite Warfare is a weird one. Because, like, the campaign in Infinite Warfare is S tier. The multiplayer is, like, D. And the zombies is, like a high C, low B. Like, that game is all over the place. Hello, funny boss. Oh, hi. Haven't I fought one of these? This thing looks like I've seen it. Maybe not. I think he just looks, like, reminiscent of these other, like, ghostly guys. Oh, hello. He's not fucking around. Got it. I thought this was gonna be, like, easy, just rush in, kill it quickly, boss, but, yeah, no. That's not how this is gonna go. I see. Ooh, okay, my boy. I got so lucky on that. Oh. Yeah, like, he looks similar to a boss that I've fought. But he definitely... I don't think I've fought, like, a copy-paste of him. Ooh. His moveset I have not seen before. I can say that absolutely for certain. I would put 2019 in probably high C, low B. Because, like, there's really... The game is rough on the whole. Like, if you were to look at just the campaign of a COD game, that one would be, like, very high on the tier list. But, like, that's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at the game as a whole. Oh my god, these stutters, dude. That's not stream, by the way. This is actually the game stuttering with those big freezes. Like, 2019 had such a good campaign. It had a shaky multiplayer, to say the least. Like, it had its ups and downs, for sure. Like, the guns, pretty fun. The camo grind, painful as fuck. The maps, abysmal. Just terrible. Like, the multiplayer of that game, I stopped playing like halfway through season 1. Like, even when friends would ask me to play it, I would just be like, bro, I can't. I just can't play that game. And Spec Ops was literally a scam. Like, I bought the game on PS4 at launch for the survival mode. Because, like, they really got my nostalgia purchase out of MW3 Survival. I felt so ripped off by that. And yeah, just the Spec Ops, like, the full-length Spec Ops missions were so fucking bad. Like, unbelievably bad. For a studio of that scale and a franchise that brings in that much revenue, it's like, how the fuck is this what we're putting out? But I'm gonna be real. That guy almost killed me. I had to actually start, like, sweating a bit near the end. I had to just make sure I didn't die, because I had done so much of his health already. I felt more ripped off by Vanguard Zombies than Spec Ops. Oh, I didn't. Spoken like someone who didn't play enough Spec Ops. That shit was abysmal. Like, it's a genuine... Just like, how did we even approve this? I played like 3 matches of Warzone and can't handle it. It's so ugly. Fair enough. Wait, have I fought this guy? Oh, no. This is another boss circle that is not marked on the map. They be fucking with me. Sorry. But yeah, like, the movement in Modern Warfare 2019, I don't like. I'm very on record saying that. I don't like tac sprint. I just don't. Also, I don't want to be here. But, like, how do I want to get there? Yeah, 2019 for me is like, the guns are fun and kind of carry the entire game. In all honesty, they do. Because, like, the maps are awful. The movement is not great. The mechanics aren't very good. The general flow of, like, a match of TDM in Modern Warfare 2019 is terrible. But hello, laughter. We're hunting bosses that I haven't found in this area. We're at the point where I just want to clean up this area so that I can move on to, like, the next hard area. So I'm just cleaning up the bosses that I didn't find naturally by just grabbing their location off of a map. Just finding the ones that I haven't fought, going to their location and fighting them. To be frank, you're the kind of motherfucker to like Halo 4. I like Halo 4's campaign, and I think that Halo 4's multiplayer aged well as being, like, the one-off, like, goofy multiplayer that you can just absolutely fuck around and not pay attention. Like, you just kind of run around in a Halo game and you're like, haha, battle rifle go burr. Like, in that sense, Halo 4 is a lot of fun. But, no, the multiplayer at the time was like, whoo. Halo 5 Forge mode. Alright, Halo Confessions. I have never been a Forge kid. I'm just not someone who can, like, sit there and put a bunch of time into forging a map. I just get bored. I don't have the attention span for it. Oh, I can cold jump that. That's probably the way I did it the first time. Wait, no. How do I get up the rest of the way? Shit, I have no idea how I got up there the first time. You're hard to find? What do you mean I'm hard to find? What are you talking about, Willis? Or Wilson, I guess. Ah. Fuck those little guys. World War II is a top tier COD and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Bird is baiting you all. Do not pay attention to him. We live in a society, that's why. I love the memes that came out of the first Joker movie. Like, they are genuinely just funny as shit. Oh, okay. Forgot to sub. My boy, you can't be forgetting like that. Speaking of, nudge, nudge, wink, wink to all of the non-sub viewers right now. You know, just... It's right there. Yeah, I did hear that Joker 2 just like entered pre-production apparently. Like they've been outlining the script and it got approved and such. Or like the current outline of the script just got approved. Oh, what? Your all-time favorite film, you say? I did really, really like the Joker. I will be fair on this. I love it for what it is. Joaquin was fucking unreal in it. But, favorite film of all time is some very high praise. Like, very high. Oh, first draft just got finished. Okay. So it's further along than I thought, but I knew it was, like, still... Like, that's still super... Yes, I'm an incel. How could you tell? Yeah. I didn't say it. There's gotta be a, what's it, like, it's called a Spirit Spring, I think. I find it a pretty cool movie. I think they could have done a lot better with it. But for being just, like, a character study on the Joker, and that mixed with just Joaquin Phoenix's performance in it, like, that movie was very entertaining, despite, like, not being one of the best films I've ever seen. It's just a super, super entertaining movie, right? My personal GOAT is American Psycho? Really? That one's a good movie, too. I love Christian Bale in general. And in that movie, he's just great. Christian Bale is such a talented actor. Like, I feel like he's one of... Like, when you think of, like, Christian Bale and Leonardo DiCaprio, they kind of get put into, like, this, like, really hyped up actor category where people almost think that they're, like, overrated or, like, overly talked about. But with both of those guys, I honestly feel like they get talked about as much as they should. Because, like, those guys are both unreal. I was disappointed in the new Batman movie. I really liked the new Batman movie. Like, I think more than a lot of people did. My kind of hot take is that I think I like it about as much as I like The Dark Knight, but I like the two movies for different reasons, you know? Like... The Batman was just such a visual spectacle, like, from beginning to end. And I really liked Robert Pattinson's Batman compared to Christian Bale's. Because, like, Robert Pattinson, terrible Bruce Wayne. But probably the best, like, film adaptation of Batman yet. Right? Like, there's a difference between playing those two. Christian Bale is probably the best, like, film Bruce Wayne, but the worst Batman. Yeah, I really didn't like his Bruce Wayne. I did have one of my friends who's, like, super into comics tell me that apparently, like, his character in the Batman is kind of like supposed to be that way though. Because for me, when I think of Bruce Wayne, I think of like playboy billionaire, right? I don't think of like moody, emo teen kind of Batman. But since it's like year one Batman in that movie, he's apparently kind of supposed to be more subtle and more like depressed, almost like more gritty. So I don't know. That's just what I've been told. Adam West is peak Batman. Okay, like we can lie to ourselves about that all day, but like we know it's not true. I think the movie needed a bit more action. I would agree. It's so long. No, it's Bird. It's worth it. Good movie. George Clooney worst Batman? Okay. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Christian Bale's voice as Batman is so bad. Like, I get what they're going for, right? Like, he's supposed to be doing that voice to, like, hide who he is. But it's awful. I don't dare start doing my impression of Christian Bale Batman right now because, like, my throat is all sorts of fucked already. And when I do that impression, it's not a healthy thing to do for my voice to begin with. So I'm not going to do my impression of him today, but, like, we all know what he sounds like as Batman. It's, like, not good. It's actually bad. This is a clone of Cole? Yep, this is me. No, for people who actually don't know, like, why I look like shit and why the setup is different, it's because I just moved. And while I was moving, I got sick. So, I'm currently, like, near the end of being sick. Like, I'm definitely... I think by tomorrow, I'm going to be doing, like, real good. And it's Wednesday, right? So, by Friday, I'll be, like, totally fine. Like, no symptoms, probably. But today, I'm having that sort of, like, you know, sickness is on its way out through, like, cough and runny nose, and it's just a pain in the ass. And my voice is still all fucked. My throat's still super sore. Wait, did someone else say emo kid? Emo kid was my words for Robert Pattinson's Batman. Or, sorry, his Bruce Wayne. Taking care of myself is streaming. No, like, the first day that I was most sick on the first day. Like, I had an over 100 fever. Like, I was super sick on the first day. Just, like, full body aches. Like, I was so sick. And that day, I just hooked my Switch up to the TV, and I played Mario 64 and Sunshine on my Switch in bed all day. So, first day, I took a big, chillin', self-care day. Don't worry. And yesterday, I set up my computer and just kind of chilled and played a lot of Dark Souls. And was just hanging out for yesterday, too. Well, yesterday I had to go and unload the rest of my stuff from moving into the storage unit that we got now. Because, like, my dining room table and, like, my extra bed frame, like, all that stuff, I had to go put into storage because we're not going to, like, have it here, right? So it's like, I definitely don't want to just throw it out or, like, get rid of it. But, like, I don't want to have it here by any means. If Chol doesn't stream, they will get mad. What are we talking about when we say they? The YouTube gods? The algorithm? Is that what we're talking about? Because that is true. For those who don't know, one of the things that YouTube algorithm takes into account is your upload schedule. So if you have, like, a super consistent schedule, like I do, where I stream every day, and a stream is considered an upload as far as YouTube is concerned. Like, it's the same thing when I say upload schedule between video and stream. So when I'm uploading every day, like consistently, YouTube is like, this guy consistently is uploading content at the same time every day. We'll push his stuff and recommend it more. But when I take a random 6-day break because I'm moving and then I come back on a day like today, the stream isn't getting pushed to recommended as much because YouTube is like, okay, there was a weird break in the schedule here. We're going to ease up on pushing them in recommended to make sure that they're still going to be consistent. It's one of the weirder things that the YouTube algorithm takes into account, but it is something that they do. Man, when the game actually runs at a smooth 60 without stutters, it looks beautiful for a moment. Really, my biggest thing with like the presentation of this game, I haven't said it too much. I think in general the game does look beautiful, but it's hard to appreciate that beauty to its fullest when the whole time I'm playing, I'm constantly getting like frame stutters and stuff like that because the PC port is pretty rough still. But yes, they will be angry. They being YouTube gods, of course. That's the same, like, rock that I died on in the "How do you even die here" clip. That's the exact same spot. I did the same thing twice. Does your PC support 5K? It does, but I don't have a 4K monitor, so I don't actually play games in 4K. I play in 2K, though. Like, right now, I'm playing in 1440p, which, in abbreviated terms, is 2K resolution. Which probably doesn't help with the stuttering, to be fair. That definitely doesn't help with, like, performance on any game that I play in 1440. But because I have, like, a 34-inch monitor, which is literally, like, a small TV on a stand, like, no joke, this thing is huge. When I'm not, like, playing games at 1440 or watching movies at 1440 or anything, it looks, like, noticeably blurry just because of how big the screen is. Like, the pixels for 1080p don't fill out the screen properly, and it looks, like, noticeably blurry a little bit. So, it is what it is. I'm not good at shooting threes, though. God damn it. Unironically, fuck 2K. 2K is boring as shit. Sorry if you're a 2K enjoyer, legitimately, but I shouldn't say just fuck 2K. I really just don't like the EA sports games. Like, I don't really like Chell. I don't like FIFA. I'm just not a fan. Would HDMI work from your computer to your TV? It would. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. Fuck. It's Raven, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Poopy head censored now? No way. What did you say? You didn't say poopy head. You said shithead. Oh, sorry for the sniffles. Again, if you're just getting here, I'm sick. So, sniffles are like, I don't want to be sitting here sniffling on mic, but it do be like that sometimes. Damn it. So I gotta get up there. Like, I genuinely just can't find a way. I wonder if there's, like, some sort of elevator or something. Blow your nose, bozo. I'm out of tissues, so I just gotta hold out for 20 more minutes. Like, I'm out of tissues at my desk here, because I've been using them for, like, the last day and a half for my nose. So I'm gonna have to go and grab a new box after stream. But for right now... Oh, it's through a quest? God damn. Fucker. Yeah, I don't want to be sitting here sniffling, but, like... It is what it is. So how do I get up? I guess I'll just skip that boss, then, for the time being. Oh, wait, there's a second bell-bearing hunter? Well, this I would love to do. I am now very... Is it at the... Oh, it is at the Church of Vows. Have I fought it already? I don't remember fighting a second one, but I've already found this location. Dum Dum is censored. Lamau? No, it's not. You guys are actually full of shit. There are many bell-bearing hunters. Okay, so... Oh, I wonder if it's... Wait, what? This is the Church of Vows with the big dog.
Greetings.
Pope dog. Dog Pope.
Anything? Do you possess any celestial dew? Then I would like to share my knowledge with you concerning the miracle of this Church of Vows. Radagon once cleansed himself with celestial dew, repented his territorial aggressions, and swore his love to Renala. The Order of the Erdtree and the fate of the Moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radagon's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony.
Okay. That's not what I thought was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna, like, give me a spell or something. Sorry, there's a little tiny spider on my wall that I didn't notice until just now. Sepper speaks the truth? No way. Do you remember SOCOM? I have never played a SOCOM game, but I do know of them. But I've never personally played. Is it a good idea to give him the scrolls? I feel like... know if I should or not. Because, like, I'm pretty sure that if you just give these, like, spell vendors scrolls, they have their own set of, like, available spells. And so, if I give it to him, I might not get the best possible spells out of this scroll that I have here. You hurt an NPC and they get mad, Celestial do it will be? Really? That's interesting. Dum Dum is censored? That's actually funny.
Very well, let us both learn together.
What cool spells can you teach me?
To the world.
Heresy.
It is but a contrivance. All things.
It doesn't matter? Really? What new stuff did we get? Do I not have Carrion? I do have Carrion Greatsword, right? Yeah, okay. For a second... Oh, it says 0, because I already bought it. I'm dumb. Ignore me. I guess I'll give him the prayer book, too?
What have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is
It's so long that no one's gonna bother with it. Pain.
It is but a contrivance.
I feel like all superhero movies is a way too long tier list, you know? But, like, MCU tier list is just the right length to, like, be readable and debatable. Wait. You can have this just as a spell? It's really cheap to buy, too. I always give my scrolls to Dog because I like to talk with him, of course. Oh, I think the prayer book is new incantations. I was like, I didn't even get anything new from it. Well, I'm not using faith in my build, like, at all, so... It is what it is. How do I get Bellbearing to spawn here? That's the question. Because he's, like, I would like to fight him. Oh, it's just at nighttime. That's kind of what I assumed earlier. But I was like, but the dog is here, so surely Bell-bearing Hunter would not be at nighttime. Like, when I got here, I assumed I just had to pass time to night, but then I overthought it, and I was like, no, of course that wouldn't be it. I'm very ready to rematch Bell-bearing, though. Doesn't look like he's here yet, because Dog is still here. Oh, yeah. I remember. You had to, like, go to nighttime. The first time I was fighting him, because I had to try so many times, I found out that this, like, system is a little weird. Because you have to, like, go to nighttime and then rest. And then he spawns. At least with the other one. Yeah, dog is gone. So that is still how it works at this one. You are squishy now, my friend. And I am more of a gamer than I was the first time. It's Morbin time, baby. I'm a far superior Elden Ring gamer. Oh my god, that one kind of hurt. I'm glad to see that your damage is still properly scaled for my fucking build. Jesus. He's squishy as fuck. Like, I deal so much damage to him, but he also is still dealing so much to me. Like, look at that, dude. I tried to dodge it, but my timing was off. I tried to chug too, but it didn't let me. Force pull it back. Very nice. Well, I had a great opening to this fight. And then I immediately let him burn through all of my Estus. So I think I'm going to need a rematch. It's looking a little... Yeah, it was looking rough. It wasn't looking great after I let him burn all of my Estus like that. Yeah, I need to just remember that he is a boss to be aggressive with. Like, he's the easiest to fight when you're up close with him. Because when he starts using that force blade that he's just throwing around at you, that's when shit gets fucked up. So we go to nighttime. Help dog clear out this area, Parage. Yeah. I just need to, like, pretty much be aggressive as fuck. Still, obviously, dodge everything, but just be more aggressive than I was being there. And try to kill him quickly. I wanted to get the stun in on him. Or, sorry, the stagger. I can just dish out the poise damage on him. Oh, I got bleed to proc. That's nice. Oh, this attack is so fucked. Okay, big stutter. Dude, I've had, like, not even stutters today. I've had, like, full freezes. There we go. Like I said, you just gotta be aggressive with those guys. Was Moon Knight good? I still haven't watched it. I can't even settle the debate. I still haven't seen Moon Knight. I've heard... I haven't heard that it was bad. I'll say that. Like, I've heard varying opinions between, like, best Marvel show so far and just, it was pretty good. Like, I haven't heard anyone say that it's, like, the best Marvel has put... Or, sorry. That it's, like, bad. That's what I meant to say. Not the best. That is something I've heard. Like, exactly, that is something I've heard. Thank you on the dog's behalf. Yes, I did it purely for the dog and not for myself, I swear. Sorry. Where that is in, yeah, I've done that. This is another boss that has a bunch of locations. Looks like this is the location I'm looking for. That's like, there's the tree here and there's catacombs here. Shit, I never got rid of this marker, did I? Get my chat back. There we go. I liked it. I've heard it was good. Might be an issue on my end. It's not. OBS is dropping frames again. But, like, it's because I'm not on Ethernet. So, obviously, when you're on wireless connection at all, like, the signal strength can vary a lot. Just depending on a lot of factors. So, it is on my end. It's just kind of like, give it a second and it'll straighten itself out. I just need to buy a longer Ethernet cable. Man, it is dropping. I don't want to like keep going until it fixes. I'm just gonna kind of wait it out. It's gonna be terrible for everyone. Looking forward to the new Thor movie coming out. I am also looking forward to the new Thor movie. Cautiously, though. Because I have the take that, like, Taika's MCU films are not for me. I'll just say that. I don't like his general direction. It seems like it's full stuttering. It's there. I'll type to chat. In case they can't hear me. Midwest internet. It's the Wi-Fi. Like, great internet, shit router. That's kind of the situation here. Come on. We're close. We're close. Damn, it went back down. Ah. 5G towers. Oh? Nope, still dropping. It's ploy to end the stream early. Yep, I'm doing this just that I can end 10 minutes early. That's what's happening. I am intentionally gimping the stream so that I can end 10 minutes early. Okay, we might be getting back soon. Hold on. Hold on. We're getting somewhere. Oh. 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 It's slowly getting higher and higher on the output rate. It looks like... God damn it, it just went down again. Come on. Fix. You're saying no stuttering, but it's still dropping frames like crazy. So I'm still gonna, like, give it a second to chill out. Cole has a mid take on Ragnarok. I think Ragnarok was a mid movie, dude. It was not my thing. I'll say that. There was one film. Well, I mean, he's gonna be working on more. And if that's the direction that his stuff goes in... Yeah. What was it that he was apparently gonna also work on after this Thor movie? Hold on. Taika... If I go to news... Oh, he just got engaged. So that's all you're gonna find if you go to news. He got put onto a new MCU project. I remember seeing something about it. Hold on. I can find it. I'm just waiting for the stream to stable, or OBS to, like, figure itself out. So, let me pull this up real quick. Oh! Oh, it wasn't an MCU movie. it wasn't an MCU movie that he got put on recently. It got confirmed that the next Star Wars film is going to be done by Taika Waititi. And I am cautious about that one. I'm nervous about that. Because I don't like his direction. He goes way too far into, like, goofy comedy. Which, like, obviously, one of MCU's appeals is the balance of comedy and seriousness and action and, like, those elements. Like, Taika's film with Thor Ragnarok, and I'm assuming that Love and Thunder is going to be a lot of the same general feel, where, like, it's just heavy comedy. Like, Thor Ragnarok started the decline, or I shouldn't say it started the decline of Hulk as a character, but it started the fucking nosedive that came out of the initial slow decline. Like, Ragnarok was where Hulk's character first just, like, went straight down. Just awful. Stream delay is like a minute on your end? Dude. It's probably from all the stuttering. An 8-hour stream to make up for all the early ending streams. Should we just end 5 minutes early? Like, if the stutter has caused such a delay and it's clearly not stabilizing, like, is it worth continuing for 5 minutes? I don't think so. Because, like, obviously, I think if I was still doing, like, non-archived stuff, I would. But since I, like, publicly archive everything for, like, these playthroughs, it's like, once the quality goes this far down, I'm just like, okay, just call it for the day and reset tomorrow. Like, I don't want to archive garbage. I don't want VOD watchers to have, like, an ocean of shit content to get through the playthrough. I'm outputting at, like, 12K. And still dropping frames. Like, this, I don't even know what OBS is doing. Yeah, I can see on my phone, which I have up. Normally I have it up as backup chat. But, I have the stream open. And holy shit, it's behind. Like, I just saw me look at this tree, like, 10 seconds ago. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna call it and just... Yep. Just gonna call it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it! Hold on. Hold on. Because it's not something that is too reliant on the frame rate. For the archived version, I still gotta do, like, the... opening the level, going to the menu. Stream ended? No. Oh my god. It just stabilized. No way. I know that the stream isn't down. I can see that it's still up, but it did, like, stutter when it stabilized. That's so fucked up. Well, I already quit, and it's only 5 minutes anyway, so... Fuck me, I guess. I need to replace the Ethernet, and everyone thinks that stream ended now, so... I'll just dip, I guess. 5 minutes early, I'm not feeling too bad anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like on the stream. If you did enjoy it and you haven't done so already, it really helps out a lot. Like, more than you think. When the stream turns into a video and hits recommended and search and all that, it just helps to have that added boost. So, I would appreciate it. I'm going to get an Ethernet by tomorrow, I swear. Also, if you're new and you're still here for whatever reason after all that, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come hang out another time. We like just hanging out, playing whatever game we're playing through. Elden Ring still seems to have a ways to go for me. I don't even think I'm like halfway through yet, if I'm being honest, with all the bosses. So definitely feel free to come back if you're looking for more like live Elden Ring stuff. If you enjoy watching someone experience a game like this for the first time the way I know I do, then definitely the content might appeal to you. I don't know. Also, if you're looking for like links to anything else, like Discord, my Twitter, anything like that, that's all at the bottom of the description, or not at the bottom, but near it. You'll find it down there if you look for it. Anyway, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have you guys back here next time, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.